Oh. Hello. So basically, in between my time making my first YouTube video, going over just me, who I am, and the goal for this YouTube channel, I was thinking, what is gonna be my actual content? I don't know what I'm actually gonna be making yet. So for now, in that in-between period of finding what I like, here's gonna be just a test run of something I enjoy, something I know that I can talk about for a while, which is albums. More specifically, my CD collection that I have in my car that I've collected for about 6 months. However, I wanted to go over my collection, and then also I wanted to rate the albums and rank them. I keep saying a lot. I noticed that when I was in the video that I made. I say a lot. I didn't realize how Californian I was until I started saying a million times in every single sentence. And then also, I didn't realize how dude bro I was, which is kind of just interesting because that's the whole point of me making a YouTube channel, is to improve my speaking and kind of get my thoughts together more. So it's weird editing a video and seeing how much I stutter or how much I pause in between. I'm yapping. Let's go to the CDs, all right? A seamless transition right now. 3, 2, 1. Oh yeah, was that seamless? I don't know. I haven't edited it yet. All right, let's begin. I forgot my keys. I moved. Alright, I got them out. Now it's time to take them in. What is this content? This is awful. I finally got all the CDs in here. Unfortunately, while I was getting them, my Moonshaped Pool one fell. And I didn't record it, but it rolled all the way in my driveway like a little wheel, and it got scratched up. I don't know if you can see it, but it just got all messed up. And now I don't hope it doesn't skip songs and stuff, because one of my CDs just outright skips one if I don't play it the right way, so not cool. This is an awkward, boring angle. Let's kind of switch it up. 3, 2, alright. I don't even know if I counted down or if I am even using the right hand. I don't know. You get the point. Transition. So I got my CDs in order, and I'm ready to start ranking them. But first, let me show you what I got. My dad got me some lunch, and I got wow spaghetti, and it's fettuccine with shrimp. Shrimp is my favorite food, by the way. So if I ever have fans, don't send me shrimp. Oh, gross. This is really boring, I know. But it'll pick up. I don't know, man. Today, the whole point is just doing stuff. Just recording. Just to get it out. Because if I'm not doing anything, then nothing gets done. Some wisdom. I'm gonna close this blinds. This is the light of God right now. It's too bright. Alright. We got a nice little jaundice look going here. Everything's yellow. That's just my room. My chair just broke. This is a awful first actual YouTube video. Alright. We'll start from when I first got them. Then we'll go down the list and the line, and I'll explain the story of them a little bit. Alright, so the first CD album that I ever got was before I even could start driving, and it was... God, people are gonna judge me so hard when I show this as my first one, because I'm white. But this was when Tyler, the Creator, was releasing his Chromacopia album. Oh, and I can see you rolling your eyes already. I was getting it with the bundle pack that was I think $20 or 30. I don't know. It was really cheap for what it was. I got a hoodie, I got the album, and then I got the poster, right? I don't even have the poster right now. I don't know. That's how much I didn't even use it. And anyway, this was the first album that I ever got, and honestly, at the time, I really loved it. It was really, really good. But I think with time, the replay value for me has been going down, just because, one, Tyler, the Creator, with this specific album, did the thing where it's unmastered and unmixed vocals and less. There's just certain things that are missing from it that I think brings it down a level for me. But as an album, it's still good. It's just kind of overrated now, in my opinion. So whenever it's in the car, I kind of just tuck it in the side, you know what I mean? And so, but I'd say I give it out of 8. Out of 8. That's so random. Out of 10 gold stars, I'd give it about 7. Next album I got was one that's very dear to me, Circles by Mac Miller. I know how white I seem right now, and I get it. This album, honestly, is like almost perfect for me. It means a lot coming from a Mac fan and knowing the story behind his whole story, I guess. But I don't know. It puts me in a good mood and it makes me feel more calm, but it also makes me sad at the same time. And the song, one of the bonus, I'm so happy that this has the bonus tracks too, and it was really cheap because the song "Right" by Mac Miller is just wow. That beat sends me to heaven, and everything else about it is so like I get teary eyed from it. And honestly, out of 10, I'd give this one honestly a 9 point, high 9 to low 10. Honestly. Most of these albums will have that, but still, that's like a special one. Ooh, and this one I really love. Oh God, oh, I'm so white. This is Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers. I chose to get this one specifically as my first one because it's like I got it during a time when I was really like in my head about things, and so this like was almost a therapy session while also being really, really good music. So I just really enjoyed having it in the car by myself, you know. When I play it with friends, they'll play the hype songs, but I just play like all the crazy ones like Mirror and Mother I Sober. It's just, I love it so much. I'd give this one a 9, honestly. This is so good. And here's my other CD. This one's interesting how I got this one. This is A Moon-Shaped Pool by Radiohead, and the reason I got this one is because a friend of mine had it and said he'd never listened to it, never touched it, so that I could just have it just because he knew that I started collecting them after I got those ones. So I got this one for the car. I never listened to it before I had this, and I listened to it for the first time in my car, and honestly, it surprised me with how relaxing it truly was, how kind of different it was from other Radiohead songs, because I have In Rainbows too, which will actually, I'm just going to do both at the same time. In Rainbows is my favorite Radiohead album of all time, and one of my favorite albums of all time, because in Rainbows, if you don't know, my name's Rain, Ray. I should probably film an intro for this. I'm sorry if you don't know my name. And this is like one of my favorite albums of all time. This is going to be like a 10, honestly, but that's like obvious because if you know this album, it's almost everyone's favorite, so I'm just gonna, that's like a given. However, this one is very underrated to me because it goes in an orchestral direction, but not fully orchestral, but it has more violins, more ambient noises, and more experimental stuff for me personally, and I think it's more chill and more solemn as their last album too, so I don't know, it just means a lot because I did not know anything going into it, and I just started enjoying all the songs without even knowing the name of them too, because my car will say some of the tracks, but then sometimes it won't, so it'll just say numbers like 1, 2, or 3, and I remember I would just go to this and be like, oh, I love 3, I love the 4th song on this, you know, and so I think it's just really special as like the first time I started listening to CDs, being able to listen to CDs I've never heard and still enjoy the album and like kind of unravel something new from it, you know, because it wasn't something I already knew. It was just fully an experience, and I kind of viewed CDs differently because of this, and that's why I started collecting more of them. And I'd give that one honestly a solid 8. So here's actually one of my favorite albums of all time, Stereolab, Thoughts and Loops. This album, if you've never heard of it, is perfect. It has bossa nova themes. It has like I don't know how to describe it. It's like bossa nova, indie rock, indie stuff. I don't know how to describe it, honestly. I've looked it up, but I always have to describe it to my friends. I've looked it up, what the genre is. I can't really just put a name to it. So I'd say bossa nova fusion with indie stuff. It's just so good, and some of the songs just aren't English, and I love, like, I just, this album made me realize I can enjoy music without English and without like having to know the lyrics, because I just love the melodies. There's just vibey like drum tracks. There's, I don't know, every single song on this is perfect, and I can't say more than just listen to it and you'll be pleasantly surprised. It is so good. Dots and Loops, 10 out of 10. And I'm not even going to talk about too much of this one. White Boy, this is Igor. The perfect album. I know. Oh, this is actually interesting. This is the one I probably like the least out of all of my CDs, because I got it again from the same friend who gave me A Moon-Shaped Pool, and I assumed that I'd go into it and start enjoying it, but going into it, I just really enjoyed it less. I don't know. So this is the album. It is Random Access Memories by Daft Punk. And I know a lot of people are going to disagree with me, but I just think this is a really, like, one of their lesser albums. I love Discovery because I watched the movie of it, and it was just genuinely amazing. But I love the concept of this album because it's getting the people that they sampled and making unique original music from those people who they sampled before in their previous albums. I love that, especially as their last album. That's like, that concept is amazing to me. However, besides Get Lucky, obviously, I don't see myself being attached to this album in any way. It's sad. I really would want to, but it just is less to me. This one just feels like a little bit more too chill, in my opinion. It just feels like not enough for me, and I just feel like it's one of my least favorite ones in the bunch, you know. So I give it a solid 6 maybe, because it's still a good album, but I just really don't enjoy it that much. But here comes my next album that I actually really do love, Speakerboxxx / The Love Below. This album, there's another one that I got from a friend, and it pleasantly surprised me because obviously it's 2 albums, but this was the first time I ever got a CD that was a 2-parter. Besides the Stereolab one, which is just demos and other original tracks, this one is just genuinely 2 albums, and I, for the longest time, could not figure out how to get to the second CD because it felt like it was stuck, and I didn't want to break anything. And that was the first time I ever realized you could do this, and I was just intrigued by the artwork, so I was like, you know what? I'm gonna play the second one first, just because I've heard I've heard Hey Ya on that one, so I'm gonna play that one first. And honestly, while there are still some songs that I don't listen to on both of these sides, I find myself actually like enjoying the songs on this, like Spread, Roses, She Lives in My Lap. Dude, that song is genuinely amazing. My favorite song of all time, Prototype, is on there. Prototype is perfect. It is the 7th song on there, which I'll go into a whole video why 7's important to me another time. And then Speakerboxxx 2 is also really good. I think Speakerboxxx is less my favorite because I do love the hip hop part of it, but it also does feel like it doesn't age as well for me. It feels like the product of that time that I don't really enjoy too much. But The Love Below is probably one of my favorites, so I'd give this one a solid 8. This one's so good, and I love both of them. And this one isn't technically mine because my friend is just having me borrow it, but I love Aphex Twin, so Aphex Twin Selected Ambient Works Volume 2. My favorite CD out of all of them is the 3rd CD because it's like the later songs. When I'm playing it in the car, I don't know how to describe it. It's an unworldly feeling when I put on, I think it's Rhubarb Orc 101, something like that. That song is just, my speakers are not that great at all. They are kind of shit. So when I play that album and it like just sounds so like full, my speakers sound amazing, trust me. And this album, I don't know how to describe it. It's just Aphex Twin is just the GOAT. I wish I had Selected Ambient Works Volume 1 and 2 or something like that, but this is still good, you know. Now, there is an interesting story behind this one. MF Doom. I got this from a friend I'm gonna call C. Dude, I was so happy. He was like, you know what, Rain, I got you a present. You're gonna love this one. And then he gave me this, and I was like, that's one of my favorite albums of all time. I love Food. It's so good. And he was like, yep, he was proud of himself too. He was like, yep, I knew you would love it, and I got it for it. So as soon as we were gonna play the first song, I open it, and I'm kind of confused. Like, the album isn't red. It doesn't have a crown or anything. It doesn't have... This is a Fall Out Boy CD. I don't know why this is here. C does not know why this is here. We are both so confused. He thinks he got scammed in Chicago because he got this, even though he should have known. Or someone else in his family put this here. It was the funniest thing in the car when we opened up the MF Doom thing and got Fall Out Boy. The first song we played was absolutely horrible, so we put it back in. But I got so trolled and debated from this, and I will never forgive C till the day I die. And if he's watching this, I will always hate you. You're the worst. Still, it's a funny story, and it does have cool art, so I might as well just keep it, you know? One day I'll get Food and I'll replace the CD with this. So I'd give that one a solid 0 because I didn't get the album because I was scammed. Thank you, C. Alright, we're getting to the halfway mark, and so this is gonna be the other one that my friend C got. Well, I don't really keep this one, but it's just like one I'm borrowing from him. LCD Sound System, American Dream. Now, I know more people watching this will probably know more about this album than I do, but I have listened to all of it. It's really good. It's not my favorite, but I love the first song, and it's not my favorite, but it's still really good, and I really enjoy having it in the car because my girlfriend loves listening to this kind of music, and I do too. It's really good. It's just not my favorite, so I'd give it like a solid 7, but it's okay. It's not bad. He actually got me an album that has the album in it, so that's a plus too. So we're gonna get into something interesting here. This is Globe. I don't know what the album is called at all. This is one I just got from my local library, and it was like $1. So I got it. Actually, no, it was 50 cents. Yeah, it says 50 cents right on there. This is one I got from that, and it was just something that interested me because it was like most of the CDs that you see that are like when you're thrifting, they're all like kind of basic generic stuff where it's like classical things or weird circles of the world that have albums released. This was interesting to me because one, the album cover is really cool, and two, I can't really see anything else about it. So that's one thing that like I love minimalist things, so just seeing this kind of thing interests me, so I just got it and I was like, 50 cents, I might as well just have a pleasant surprise. When I opened it though, it's even cooler, obviously, and when I played it in the car, it was strange because the first song I was like, oh my gosh, this is gonna be like one of the best albums I ever got, and then it kind of turned into just normal Japanese pop, which was really really good, and I really do still enjoy it, and I haven't listened to all of it, but I still enjoy it. It was just a weird thing to get, kind of, and I was a little bit disappointed that it wasn't like more, you know what I mean, like something like Selected Ambient Works or something like the level of like Fish Seasons or Fishmen's or Long Season or something like that, but I still enjoyed it, it was still like really good, and I'd say I give it a solid like 6. It wasn't the best album that I got, and I still have to listen to like the last couple songs, but it's okay. Getting into some of my favorite ones. This is one of my favorites of all time, Madvillainy. I'm a basic rap fan. It's just purely amazing production, good raps. What can you say more? It's MF Doom. It's Madlib. Madlib is one of my favorite producers of all time. So this one is just a given. I got this from a friend of mine who gave it to me in Barnes and Noble, and he saw it and it was cheap. So he was like, you know what? I owe you some money. All my friends owe me money, so he got me this instead. So it was very cool. But those my things. This one was a surprising one for me. Illmatic by Nas. I had listened to this album and I loved it like on streaming and stuff. But when I saw this in Barnes & Noble too, that was the same day I got Madvillainy, I was like, okay, I think that'll be really like bumping in my car, you know what I mean? It's classic New York boom bap. It's going to be really amazing. And wow, I was like shocked at how good every single song on this album is. It's insane how much Nas grew as an artist, but two, just this is his beginning album. That is so inspiring. This is so good, just like as a starter, as a kid, to make something like this at like 18 or 16, I don't remember what it was, is just genuinely amazing. And the music just still holds up to this day. I think it's just, I can hear the influence on Joey Badass, on all the New York rappers who are in this similar field. It's just, I was so blown away by how good this album is, and if no one has listened to it, it is perfect. Illmatic is amazing. 10 out of 10. Let's move on to the other thrifted CD that I got. Marvin Gaye, Let's Get It On. This wasn't just like I'm at Savers, I'm just gonna get a quick CD, I might as well see what it is, and Marvin Gaye was there, so I was like, I've never really truly listened to Marvin Gaye, so I might as well. And then I listened to this album, I was like, oh, this is the song where it's like, boing, 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 boing. That was awful, but you know the song. This album surprised me. This is the album that I have the one song just skips, like it's so scratched that it won't skip. The CD is breaking, like the whole case is just scratched and everything. It's a messed up CD. However, the songs on there, timeless. It just sounds amazing. Like it just gives me a vibe. I played it with my girlfriend. We were just looking at each other like, I'm feeling a bit gay right now. And yeah, I don't know. I have nothing really more I could say about this album. It's a solid 8. It's really good. So recently, this is the one I got, and it was really cheap, so I got it. Clips album. Let God Sort 'Em Out. This one was just really good. I was really happy with the album. I just loved it. Just classic rap is just my thing, so it really just like set it home for me. And when I bought it, I was really happy. The only thing that lessens it for me is that it was like a first pressing, so they don't have my favorite song on there, So Be It, which is really sad because that's like my song of the year. And then it also does not have the Tyler verse because Tyler like really like recorded it very late into the album's making, so it wasn't able to be on this, which I was disappointed in. However, the album still perfect. I wouldn't give it a 10 out of 10. It's a 9 out of 10. Fantano is wrong. It's not that good. It's not that good because there are some songs I would skip. However, this album is amazing, and I just really enjoy it. The only thing that did suck, though, was when I opened it immediately, I broke a piece of the CD, like, I don't know what it's called, but the CD, like, I broke it. I don't know how. I think it's just a really cheap CD, so I was kind of disappointed in that, but maybe I just suck, you know. This is one I'm borrowing from a friend, but a classic, a timeless album that I grew to love with having it. Graduation. I'm not gonna go into yay. I did release a podcast thing talking. Oh, dude, wow! I just remember that I released a podcast episode that was for my creative writing class in high school. Well, in high school, that was like last year, and it was talking about like artists and about how you can still enjoy their art even if they're like horrible people, you know. And I go into Kanye. That'll be like in my SoundCloud or somewhere else. I don't know where that is. I gotta find it. I'll leave a link to it in the description just for you guys to see if you want to listen to it. But it's a classic in Rain lore. But yeah, Graduation is just, it's Graduation. What else can you say, man? 10 out of 10. Getting into the last few albums. This one's kind of funnier because I bought it after a friend of mine was starting making jokes like with the new Tyler album coming out. Basically, I like this album. I enjoy when an artist can take a step back from making some stuff that is just like, oh, I'm making a 10 out of 10 album. I'm making like something that's deep to me. I'm making something really personal. I like when they can sort of grow from that and kind of just have fun, you know? That's kind of what Kendrick Lamar did with GNX, and obviously that's what Tyler the Creator's doing with Don't Tap the Glass, and wanting the vibe of just dancing. I just really enjoy when an artist can step back from the weight of the world almost and start having fun, you know? Start enjoying themselves a little bit more. It's just, like, that's one of my favorite things, you know? Because that's kind of the vibe I want to bring into my thing. I want to be able to be personal, be vulnerable to things in my music. I want to talk about stuff, and then I also just want to have fun, you know, just vibe out. When that's why I really like this album, so I got it and I was really pleasantly surprised. Even though this one has the same problems with the other Chromacopia album, where it kind of has like less mixing and less things, I still really think that this one is more enjoyable for me. And so yeah, this is Don't Have the Glass, and I'd rate this one a solid 7. You know, and yeah, that's kind of perfect. Like, we start out with Tyler the Creator and then end with it too, so that's a good place to end my sort of 6 month collection almost, you know. Forgot one more CD. I just finished the video and I forgot one more. This one is the most recent one I got and is my favorite album right now. Vanisher by Quadeca. To come first, full circle with my my first video that I made. This album is amazing. Scrapyard's amazing. I Didn't Mean to Haunt You is amazing. This one's my favorite. God damn, just listen to it if you haven't. This is the perfect mix of some rap elements, some ambient elements, some otherworldly, heavenly vocals and compressors and just plugins. I don't know how he made something like this. This stuff sounds like my goal. This stuff sounds beautiful. And also this one, by the way. Sorry, I forgot about this one. Thunderstorms. This is just another one that I got with the Globe CD at the library. I just wanted to like have some ambience of thunderstorms. I don't know. My middle name is Kahekili, which is thunder, so thunder's kind of in my name, and rain. Oh my god, rain likes thunder. Just kill me already. But yeah, that's really it. This is honestly a perfect rotation of albums to have when I'm in my car, because I just enjoy every single one. I can find something to like about every single one. People enjoy this music. And I do want to go into a video talking about music taste, because when I was thinking about this video, I was kind of scared almost of making it, because I didn't want to be judged on my music, because I love my music. I love music. I love all music in general, but people are so negative when it comes to other people's music that I just really don't want that. And obviously I was judging myself too in it, but I don't want people saying, oh, I know all this stuff, so it's like basic, you know, like people, like friends of mine, they all love things that are very underrated too. They like things that like have a couple of streams or like little things, and they can enjoy art from that. I do enjoy stuff like that too, but what I gravitate towards obviously doesn't show that, you know? And so I felt like I didn't want to seem like that kind of person who is just into basic big things just because they're like popular, you know? But I thought I might as well, you know? I might as well put myself out there and show my albums that I love right now, you know? And yeah, that's basically it, you know? I got some good CDs. Oh crap, I don't want to freaking lose all of them. I'm gonna continue eating my food. And that seems like the video. Thank you for watching if you watched. I'll have more content soon coming out, and I know this is lame. I know that a lot of this is gonna be just not as interesting as it could be, because I know interesting videos, I know what could be really good, but I just don't have the capacity or the time to make it right now. So I just thought, why not record? Just record, just do it. If you don't have the time, just do it, you know? So I made this. Thank you for watching. I'm Rain, and comment if you liked anything. Peace out, yo.